Hi, my name is Vanessa, and I'm a Christ for the Nations student. In the last 2 weeks, we have been in Hollywood sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ and just sharing love with anybody that we encounter. A few nights ago, I was able to meet a guy named Guido, who was 18, addicted to drugs, addicted to alcohol, pills, and just everything that you could name. He was homeless. He had been homeless for most of his life, and whenever he found a home, he broke all the rules and got kicked out. He was just lost, and he needed love. And we were able to, myself and another friend were able to sit down with him and just share who Christ really is. He thought he was unwanted and God didn't want him, even though he had accepted him before because he had been caught stealing, because he was still addicted to these medications. He was selling drugs and just doing all these different things. But sitting down with him, he was just somebody else who was hurting, who had been hurt in his life and was lost. When he was younger, he was sexually abused by his brother, and that's where all of the pain came from. That's where all of his hurt came from. And when he shared that with me, I was able to share my testimony of sexual abuse, of addiction to alcohol, of addiction to pills, the PTSD that I battled with, but also the freedom that I had received from God. Somewhere in the conversation, we tell him that he should rededicate his life to Christ and that God still loves him, that nothing that he can do can separate the love of God from him. And we didn't even have to say anything. He just dived right in. He repented and he re-accepted God into his heart, and it was just a really awesome moment. The next morning we get a text message, because I was ministering with a friend, telling us that he didn't take the pills that he had in his bag, which was loaded down with all kinds of drugs. And we know that in that moment that this is a process, this is the beginning steps of his full freedom. He's not gonna have to rely on these pills anymore. He's not gonna have to rely on alcohol or drugs because he is free.